Hi, my name is Laura. I'm from a small town in eastern Iowa, and today I need to do some grocery shopping. I've got a sitter for Munchkin, my husband is out with a friend, and excluding drive time, I've got about 3 hours to hit 5 spots. So for starters, we are on the road, drove an hour to get to the area where I like to grocery shop, and we are headed into Kelowna, Iowa. It's the Amish town, and we're gonna hit 3 stores there to begin with. I know I've mentioned it before, but this route, if you will, is one of my favorites. It's just, especially like this time of year, give it a couple months to be even more beautiful. Just the lush green, the little hills, the random strawberry farm that we pass. It's just so relaxing. And at this point, I'm driving here, it's about 7:45 in the morning, and it's just so beautiful and quiet, not a lot of traffic. And the closer you get to town, the more you hear the clippity clop of the horses pulling the buggies. It's just very relaxing. It is worth a mention that about 5 days ago, we did run into COSTCO. We were in town for a doctor's appointment for Oliver, so we figured we'd jump in. So we came in, got all our dairy dealt with, so you won't see any of that in this haul. Do you guys have any fun, quirky little places you guys like to go to get groceries? When I first started going to Stringtown, it was not in the building that it is in now. It was in this little, tiny, almost felt like a basement, and it was packed full. It was like probably a quarter of the size of the one they have now, and I just loved it. We always went there for pies. They make the best cherry pie in the entire world. Speaking of cherries, Oliver and I were just at my mom's today, and her and my dad were picking all the cherries from their tree, and it was insane how many cherries came off that. My hands are still stained purple. Where was I going with this? Yes, pie. So one thing to note is we are a hunting and fishing family, mostly my husband. So I don't buy too much meat. I will buy any sort of meat deals that Kelowna has to offer, and at COSTCO I'll buy like chicken. But other than that, I don't really buy much protein, and I also have a pretty well stocked pantry and a canning pantry. That's stuff I've put out myself, so you won't see everything that we consume, but you'll see some stuff that we generally really enjoy. All right, we have arrived, and my first stop today is Stringtown Grocery, and this is probably my favorite grocery store. They were not very busy, so I did capture a little tiny bit of what it looks like inside. They have a bunch of pre-made jams, pickled items. They have every sort of nut you've looked for: beans, rice, pastas, flours. They sell all different types of popcorn, and this section there, that's all spices. So this is where I get all my bulk spice, all those different flours and baking goodies. They have a whole canning aisle. This whole back area is like all different types of flours and oats, and there's even some dog food back there. So in the cold section there, I got 2 of these big packs of hard salami. They were $3.50 a piece. I got a dozen packages of raspberries for $10. I got 2 of these big old things of hickory sticks for my husband. I got a big old box of peaches, and my total there today, I forgot to show that I got a thing of pasta and a thing of crackers. Whatever. $65. It's fine. Then I ran over to the produce house, and all I got was this one beautiful cabbage for $2, and I actually got it to give my chickens because it's so hot. Be yummy for them. Then I went down to Central Discount, show you what my belt looked like there. I did a full restock on my husband's favorite taco shells, a couple different boxes of them. And then he also had requested Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I got him 2 boxes. Happy to oblige. And I saw these juice boxes there. I thought I would try them and see what Oliver likes of them. So I got 1 of each flavor there. From there, I drove like the 20 minutes to Trader Joe's, and I haven't been here in like 6 months, and I've had something on my list for that long. So this olive tree was not on my list, but it was only $13 and it was staring at me begging to come home, so I did that. I got some Scandinavian swimmers. They're my niece's favorite. And I got chili crunch, which was the thing I've been waiting for. So I got both types and about $37. Happy with that. Then I ran to Costco and they had just opened, and look at this line. It was crazy. I did not film in there, but this is what I got. So I got this vegetable tray. It was only $3. And I'm like, yes, please. Well, that's already gone. Don't worry about it. Have to get a chicken. I got some blackberries for Oliver, along with a 2-pound container of strawberries. Unfortunately, no local strawberries this year. Bunch of bananas. Bandit really is interested in what I'm doing. Olive oil, because I opened my last one, I'm gonna put this one downstairs. Same with my avocado spray. 2 of these cantaloupes, one of Oliver's favorites again, and I decided for potatoes to do these little guys because they'll fit in a foil bag and cook on the grill quite fast. And I got 4 boxes of Capri Sun that hopefully will last a while. $114, not too bad. I also ran down to the garden in this blistering heat and noticed I do have quite a few peaches. They're not going to be ready for a while, and there's not a lot, so I'm glad I bought that box. Thanks for watching.